Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Astrology TV, and here's your weekly horoscope for January 17 to 23. Well, it's been a crazy past couple weeks since Mars moved into your sign. In the USA in particular, it seemed to cause or indicate a lot of political unrest. Well, unfortunately, with Mars conjunct Uranus all week, it's political unrest in general for everybody. So you don't have to be in the USA to be experiencing disruption, insurrection, sedition, whatever you want to call it. You may be experiencing it in your own inner circle. Mars is squaring Jupiter all week. Jupiter squaring Uranus and Lilith all week. And Mars is conjunct Uranus. This is not a good package, folks. So let me try to break it down for you a little bit. As I mentioned, with Mars conjunct Uranus, Taurus people might be more inclined to blow up, to have sudden unexpected events occurring, to have sudden attacks from other people, or you may suddenly lose your temper. And as we know with Taurus, when you get angry, you're like a bull in the china shop, so be careful. But there is a tendency that this week, a lot of people have really hit the wall with this pandemic or other things going on in their life that are happening because of it. And a lot of people are feeling very frustrated and very angry. You may be one of them. If that's the case, remember, this too shall pass. You know that. You're a very slow-moving sign, and you know sometimes just sit still and wait, and things pass by, right? They get over with. That can happen. The worst thing for you to do is to really blow up and make a Rochambeau of your life this week. It's not your usual energy. Taurus needs to do things da-dump, da-dump, da-dump. Very slow, step by step. That's how you work. But you got Mars and Uranus in your sign, and it's coming at you with all kinds of stuff, and that's not good enough for you. You want to be running over people like a steam-powered locomotive. Don't do that. That's not the best thing for you to be doing at all. With Mars squaring Saturn, it is ending on Tuesday, but it's not been good because Saturn can be a very negative influence when it comes into this square aspect with Mars, no matter what signs that they may be in. You've got very old-fashioned Taurus, and you've got Aquarius that's all very futuristic and all about change, and those two basic philosophies clash, and that's what's been going on and is continuing to go on. With Jupiter also squaring Uranus and Mars, it does tend to blow everything out of proportion. That's usual with these kinds of aspects. Unfortunately, all of this is occurring in your solar 10th house. So it could be that you personally are not necessarily having blow-ups or having to deal with other people blowing up or freaking out. But at the workplace, there could be some unexpected events going on there this week. Unexpected that's not necessarily positive. However, if you do this week, Taurus, face very challenging circumstances at work, at home, and perhaps also dealing with finances, just remember, it does not last forever. Everything does change eventually. And this aspect is really only at its toughest this week. So it will pass, believe me. Good news. We've got Venus in Capricorn still. That is a very good Venus placement for you. It does tend to soften you around the edges, so to speak. So, maybe you'll find something to be able to calm you down this week. Venus also represents children, loved ones, hobbies, and creativity. Try to throw yourself into as much activity in those areas this week, and you probably can avoid the more negative side of it because you just won't care. You'll be having too much fun with Venus. With Neptune in Pisces, it is sextiling this Venus as well from Thursday on this week. So again, the early part of the week is probably the worst part. Midweek, not so great, especially in the USA. But by the end of the week, very likely most Tauruses should find that whatever crap happened, and now you can move forward from that. With Chiron moving nicely in Aries and making some very positive aspects to these same planets that are making negative aspects, there is a tendency that some of these conflicts, some of these confrontations and issues, they're occurring because they're providing you opportunity to heal. So if you've been dealing with something for the better part of a year, it is coming to a close very, very soon, Taurus. And that will be a good thing. You don't always like to leave the past behind, but with all these Aquarius planets, they really are pushing you to move forward and join the 21st century with the rest of us. So think about how you can bring about creative change in your life by choice this week, Taurus, and you may not have as tough a week as I suggested. I hope you have a great week ahead.